In the golden halls of heaven, where time flowed like a gentle river and love was the very air they breathed, two angels found themselves drawn together by a force neither fully understood. Their wings shimmered with hues of soft blues and pinks, their ethereal forms glowing with the light of pure, unending love. They were Aileen and Seraphina, angels who had spent countless eons in the company of each other, but never so close as they were now. Aileen's eyes were the color of the sky just before dawn, filled with the promise of a new day, while Seraphina's glowed like the deep, serene waters of a starlit sea. When their gazes met, it was as if the universe paused, as if every star and every planet turned its attention to this one sacred moment. They understood then, without words, that their love was destined to transcend even the boundaries of heaven. One day, as they stood on the edge of a cloud, overlooking the earth below, Aileen spoke with a voice as soft as the breeze. What if we could experience love as they do on earth? To feel it in a way that is not only eternal, but also fleeting and fragile? Seraphina's heart swelled at the thought. She had often wondered about the humans and their capacity to love so deeply, despite the knowledge that it might one day be lost. If we were to go to Earth, how would we find each other again? Among so many souls, how would we know? Aileen smiled, her eyes filled with a warmth that reached deep into Seraphina's soul. We will know each other by our eyes. They will be the windows to our true selves, even in human form. No matter where we are born, no matter who we become, our eyes will always recognize the other. With a soft, mutual agreement, they took the hand of a creator, who blessed their wish with a gentle nod. You shall go to Earth, and your love shall be as the humans know it, beautiful, passionate, and impermanent. But you will find each other, for true love always finds its way. And so, Aileen and Seraphina descended to Earth, their memories of heaven shrouded in the mist of forgetfulness, but their promise to each other still alive in the depth of their souls. Years passed in the world of humans. Aileen, now known as Claire, was born to a humble family in a quiet village, while Seraphina, as Elise, was brought into a bustling city life. Both lived their separate lives, unaware of the pact they had made, yet always feeling that something, or someone, was missing. Claire grew up with an artist's heart, painting the skies with colors that no one else could quite replicate, as if she were trying to capture a memory she couldn't fully recall. Elise, on the other hand, became a musician, her melodies haunting and filled with a longing that she couldn't explain. One fateful day, their worlds collided. Claire had traveled to the city for an art exhibit, where Elise was scheduled to perform. The gallery was filled with people, but when Claire entered, it was as if the crowd parted, and there, across the room, she saw Elise for the first time. Elise, seated at the grand piano, was preparing to play her first note when she felt it, a pull, a tug on her very soul. She looked up, her gaze meeting Claire's. Time stood still, and in that moment they knew. The music began, but Mito could hear it. They could only see each other, feel the connection that had crossed the boundaries of heaven and earth. Elise's hands moved instinctively over the keys, playing a tune she had never composed, a melody of reunion, of love rediscovered. Claire moved through the crowd, her feet guided by an invisible force, her heart beating in time with the music. When she reached Elise, the pianist stopped playing, their gazes locking once more. Your eyes, Claire whispered, her voice trembling. I know you, Elise replied, her heart echoing the same tremor. In that moment, memories of their celestial love flooded back, the promise they had made in heaven now fulfilled. They had found each other, just as they had sworn they would. Their love story, their beginning anew on earth, carried the same ethereal beauty as it had in heaven. They lived their human lives together, knowing that their love, whether in the eternal or the fleeting, was a gift they would cherish forever. And when their time on earth came to an end, they returned to heaven, their wings once again shimmering with the light of their love. They knew now, without a doubt, that no matter where they were, no matter what form they took, they would always find each other, by their eyes, by their souls, and by the love that bound them together for all eternity.